Okay, I'm gonna kind of run through some things now, because I want to say some things. So some of these things might even like bleed together. So this isn't gonna be like a, it's just gonna be, we're going into presentation mode now, okay? She said that she would prefer a broken neck to another broken heart. Broken parts that litter the night sky like stars. But I said even the beauty of birth leaves its own scars. And know that you will find your home right where you are. She said, I know it sounds cliche, but I really am just waiting to exhale. Just waiting to breathe easy, just waiting to inhale. She ain't looking for no perfect man, she's not holding out for Denzel. She's just looking for a real man. She said most of the realists were in Grey's in jail. Just a real man, even a flawed man that means well. An upright brother, but she's just left with low down brothers, homo thugs, and down low brothers. And it took her some time with herself to discover that having love is more important than having a lover. What I'm supposed to say, that's gonna be okay, but it may not be. It may be hard and ugly, difficult, complicated, rough and bloody. I said, so many women are struggling. She said, yeah, I'd like a man to kiss me, I'd like a man to hug me, but he's gotta truly love before he can truly love me. I said, I feel you. She said, no, you're not feeling me. She said, we are women bringing up seeds. Our own sons grow up thinking love is a disease. Ducking and dodging real relationships is just learn to take what they please. And they treat pregnancy like an STD. But the test comes back positive, it's a negative. And they are a ghost in the street, drone in the wind, only a moment to spend, and those moments are brief. Our sons' role models are rolling stones, unknown or deceased. So in this cold world, they find warmth with men holding the heat. And I said, there's gotta be a change. She said, yeah, it's gonna have to be more than poems on TV. I said, I feel you. She said, how did you survive? I said, by Allah is my mother. Otherwise, I would have been dead, crazy, institutionalized. And often I wish I could apologize for not really being able to thank her for giving me life. She put us in the good neighborhoods, even though she couldn't keep on the lights, so we could go to the best schools, learning to read and to write. And sometimes we'd be so broke in the store, she had to pick between the beans and the rice. So sometimes she would put ketchup on the navy beans so it wouldn't seem like we ain't the same thing every night. 2 jobs during the day and 1 at night. And the struggle I saw her endure, I never want to see in my wife. So I know that being a man is more than being male, and I'm focused on doing it right. When I think about my childhood, I don't think about poverty. I remember how she kissed me, taught me, hugged me, loved me, and I know you prefer a broken neck to another broken heart, broken parts that litter the night sky like stars. But remember, even the beauty of birth leaves its own scars. And know that you will find your home right where you are. We will find our homes right where we are.
Takbir! Takbir!
Okay, I'm just gonna do 2 more poems, okay? Now listen, we've been having a great time thus far, right? I wanna read a new poem. If this poem goes horribly awry, I want you to remember the good times. Okay? I'm feeling comfortable like it's family and everything, so please bear with me. She asked me, where is the truth hidden? I laughed, not because she asked, but because as I'm living, I'm learning that the truth is hidden everywhere, literally everywhere. There is no place you can scour, search, or visit except the truth is in it. The truth is hidden even in the question, where is the truth hidden? In truth, the truth isn't hidden. It can't be hidden. It is the truth in living. The ones who are trying to hide the truth try to convince me and you that they hid it, but they didn't. It is not that the truth isn't being spoken, perhaps we are not ready to listen. Certainly, we are not ready to listen. And you may be at home in my poem. If not, you may just visit. And if you can't visit, maybe you shouldn't listen. I mean, my poetry isn't for everyone. It's no navy blue Yankee fitted. In fact, it's highly acidic, enough to burn through the mind of a critic. Why be a cynic? When we're moving beyond the speed of light, there is no difference between time and distance. Such I'm both here and there in the same instant. For instance, I am both man and infant, both devil and angel. I am the witness in the witness, both monk and misfit. I am the medicine in this sick. I said, if you would like to know what the truth is, and I wrote down the answer, which is the access to the 7 senses, and I told sis, hold this close to your heart until your soul sits still in the summer solstice. She said, I can't keep my soul still, it's hard to hold my focus. She said, I've noticed that I can't seem to focus on any real goals, I can only focus on what's closest. She said, how do you know what your goal is? And I said, I don't. How does one save the souls of the soulless? An eviction notice stapled to the heart of the heedless. Souls left homeless, no place to reside in, so they hide out and slide in the bodies of two-eyed men. So my lyricism is an exercise in exorcism, but the exoteric call it esotericism. I learned jihad from Rumi. The Sunni call me Shia, the Shia call me Sufi. The Feds say I have WMDs from what I do with the loose leaf, because what I do with the loose leaf make devils lose sleep. And I don't care who's on whose deen. I follow the one who ascended the 7 heavens and lands on 2 feet. It may be too deep, but it only by his light that you can see through me. And by his light, we have sight. So what is the meaning of day, and what is the meaning of night? And I'd like not to say that I'm living at night, but I'm living very late asr. Innal insana lafi khusr. Rough translation, I'm a loser. I aim to block his light, yet claim to follow his sunnah. The truth is, I wish I could sing, so I could master bitter truth and sweet melody. Unfortunately for both you and me, I only know how to speak straight with the direct diction that doesn't allow for mistakes. She said, the way you speak so whole while the beat breaks, it's so ill, it's so real. I said, it's so real, but I'm so fake. She said, but you sound so sure. I said, that's the point, I'm not sure. I'm barely afloat in the sea without shore. And if you've seen what I saw, you would know that certainty without flaw is often delusion and no certainty at all. And what is certainly certainty, sometimes they like the drunken monk, so on his square, looking at any moment he will fall. But he never falls. And at that moment she paused, began to recite Vagabond. I was surprised she nearly memorized my whole poem. She said, if I'm a traveler in this world, then where do I find home? I said, just keep your nose to the grindstone. Tell your mind to never mind the unknown. This is why I speak like the Spirit of God is in my poem, because in the beginning there was the Word, and before that there was the unheard, the unseen. There is nothing past but the present. There is nothing past the past but the present. Just as the moon begins with a crescent, it seems that way, but in that there is a lesson. The whole moon is always present. The whole moon's always present. The whole moon's always present. All right, this is the last poem, and then I'm finished. All right?